come out from Nashville to visit. And then once there'd be too many people here, he'd like, these people are driving me crazy. And then, of course, he didn't go escape down to the church. He'd go down to the old church and write songs.
We used to come in here at night, and Rich used to set up his hammer dulcimer there, and I'd have my guitar. And we just, he'd come up with a riff or something, and we'd start working on something, and just went on and on. But the hammer dulcimer here sounded incredible.
That's part of a song he wrote 25 years ago. That Zion, his college band, that they played. The flowers came off his casket right here. It's going to be cold in here.
So Rich had this barn, and it was full of stuff. And we got to a point where we were going to do some things with a band, and he wanted to rehearse. So he had this idea of turning this barn into a rehearsal place, or a place to like a little studio rehearsal place, and it was full of stuff. And so one day we just kept taking loads of his belongings down to the dumpster, and he just was throwing away his stuff instead of figuring out another place to put it. And then he figured out where to get the wood and everything, and we just did it. It turned out where we rehearsed in here, the drum set was here, and everybody sat up around it. And there was a PA system against that wall. And he had seen in a magazine how to build some shelves out of 1x2s. And so we went through the arduous task of doing that instead of buying shelves or buying tables or whatever. And we were doing this convention in Missouri. Usually we drove together, but this time we didn't. And he showed up there, and he said, "Steve, I need to find a piano." He said, "I got the song I want to work out." So I kind of directed him to where one was, that I'd seen. And he came and found me after he'd started working this thing out. And I went down. It was like in this hallway, just an upright piano. Sat down, and he had written the lyrics out on this notebook paper. And he started playing Awesome God for me. And then he said, "Do you like it?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I think it's going to be really big."